Today's rally is about awareness, but community leaders say more after-school program and an increase of police presence are what will make the real difference. A city officials say there are 116 businesses within walking distance of the metro station and 38 around Linden Purple Line stop. A local business owner say being close to public transportation has an added benefit. Although Chicago is having 90-degree weather today, the heat does not stop the band from playing. The most basic helium balloon like this one was 89 cents last year, but now they're $1.29 each. That's a 45% increase. That means customers have to find other ways to decorate for parties. Construction workers say they take shorter lunch breaks so they can go home a little earlier. But for others, it takes a few extra steps to survive a day like this.
How many young people had a friend or know somebody who's been shot and killed? Raise your hand.
At Cottage Grove and 92nd, teenagers march for change. L'Oreal Lowery just graduated from high school, but she says she's just lucky to live long enough to go to college.
I'll be on my way to college to pursue my career in business and law, but I have youth the same age that didn't even live to see 17.
Lowery worries about children's safety in her neighborhood, but she says the increasing violence is a much bigger issue.
Because it's erupting communities all over. It's not just, like I said before, it's not just the black communities.
Today's rally is about awareness, but community leaders say more after-school program and an increase of police presence are what will make the real difference.
During the school year, we also provide a after-school program that's running between the hours of 3 to 6. We know that between the hours of 3 to 7, our children are 10 times more likely to become either a victim of crime or a perpetrator of crime.
Watkins says to better protect young people, state officials need to step it up.
We're calling on our legislators, our elected officials, if they would be so kind to make common sense gun laws that will help our children.
As for Lowery, she also hopes programs like Youth Against Murder could get more funding, so the impact it brings could be bigger.
Like me, I've been working here for a very long time, and being that I'm going into business, I've been prepping for that. So if this program wasn't here to help me prep, how would I accomplish that?
Youth Against Murder!
Aimee Chen, Northwestern News Network.
I had this burning feeling in my heart that was telling me that this is what I was made to do. This is what I was born to do. And it was basically to sing and to make music and to bring others to a place of comfort and even healing, you know. It's basically how it erupted into this collaboration stuff, and so.
Collaboration Chicago is a nonprofit organization. Our goal is to empower our youth through entertainment. It's similar to American Idol. I think a closer analogy would be America's Got Talent, because it's not just vocalists and it isn't just singing.
You know, I couldn't see myself teaching English literature for the rest of my life. I always had an inkling of a desire to try out for collaboration since high school. But I was like, nah, I can't do that. But then, you know, after that experience happened where I got that burning feeling, I was like, man, I need to take a solid step into this direction, and I felt like collaboration would be a great opportunity to do that.
I really think that Tabby totally killed it. She's awesome, so I'm probably her #1 fan.
I'm so proud of her, and I was rooting for her, and she did a great job.
If you have a dream, if you have a hope, and if you feel like you've been made or created to do something, then I think you should pursue it, and you should pursue it with all of your heart, with all of your mind, and with all of your strength. Everything that you've got, you know, just go for it. If in case that doesn't happen, you know, at least you can say you tried.
Jim McCarthy has been a construction worker for almost 20 years. On a hot day like this, he said not pushing your limit is the key.
Sometimes it's even hotter down in a ditch. And you just come up, and if you feel you need a break, you sit down, and nobody says nothing to you to just take a break, drink some water, and when you're ready to go again, then you're ready to go again. That's all there is to it.
Mike Wegener said he eats a little less when it's hot.
You lighten up a little bit when it's really hot out, you know, just for the same fact that you just got to stay motivated and keep working. You eat too much, you get slow, and nobody wants to do anything. So.
Construction workers say they take shorter lunch breaks so they can go home a little earlier. But for others, it takes a few extra steps to survive a day like this.
I usually just don't wear makeup when it's this hot out, because then sometimes I just go like, ugh, and then it gets everywhere. Being a girl is tough. And then I wear sunscreen, so.
Caitlin Hobbs sells tickets for Chicago Trolley Decker. Inside a small booth all day without air conditioning can be challenging.
Right now I'm sweating everywhere. And then, so I feel really sweaty, and it's not gonna get any better.
But for her, she says water is her friend when the weather is not.
The company gives us water, and then I have a cooler over there, and then I bring more water and drink a lot of water. And then sometimes we just take breaks, like in there, to cool down.
With 2 more months of summer, plenty more hot days are likely ahead. Aimee Chen, Northwestern News Network.